Prime Minister David Cameron was dealt a humiliating blow this week after his plans to launch military action in Syria were overruled in the House of Commons. Having recalled Parliament to vote on an intervention against the Syrian government's supposed chemical weapons attack on its own people, Mr Cameron was instead met with stark opposition towards his intentions and failed to win the support of Labour and even some of his own party members on the issue. Maybe they were all just pissed off that they had to cut their holidays short in order to vote on the matter. And following from that embarrassing defeat, President Obama has put forward his own intentions of launching a military strike against President Assad's forces, with or without the UN's backing. The US President has stated that the assault will eventually give the Syrian people the chance to claim back their lives, once the source of their oppression has been disposed of. That is, of course, if the people don't get caught up in the same missile strikes that this Nobel Peace Prize winner is sending their way. In addition to his Syria intervention plans, it seems that David Cameron also doesn't have the support of Parliament on his anti-pornography stance. Official records have revealed that there were around 300,000 instances of pornography being viewed within Westminster this year alone. I guess those wankers have to pass the time somehow in those extensive debates. And speaking of passing the time during extensive debates, US Republican Senator John McCain was revealed to have been playing cards on his smartphone during the Senate's hearing on the Syrian civil war. Mr McCain, a long-time advocate of intervening in the battle-worn country, later issued a light-hearted apology for his actions, in which he commented that he didn't even win the game of poker he was distracting himself with. So I guess if America ever gets bored of invading countries for their natural resources, they can always use John McCain's abundant amount of long-winded hot air to fuel their reserves. Tottenham manager Andre Villas-Boas has faced ridicule this week following his team's defeat to North London rivals Arsenal last Sunday. The Spurs manager had spent the summer replenishing his squad following the imminent sale of Gareth Bale, investing over £100 million on new players from abroad. So far, the team has failed to score a goal in open play in the Premier League, winning their first 2 games from the penalty spot and being unable to score anything in the North London derby. We caught up with Andre Villas-Boas earlier today to get his thoughts on the matter.
You spent £100 million on a team that did all against a team that spent nothing. Do you plan on any more humiliations this year?
Yeah, we've been getting it. I think the most times it happens to us, the more likely it's going to happen again, I think.
The weather this week has the same outlook as David Cameron's plans on anything regarding Parliament. Shit.
Thank you for watching the News Roundup.